মিথ বলে রেকর্ড গড়াই হয় ভাঙার জন্য, কিন্তু তবুও অ্যাথলেটিক্সে এমন কিছু রেকর্ড আছে 2 দশক পেরিয়েও যা অটুট। লং জাম্পে 8.95 মিটারের একটা লাফ, যা কিংবদন্তি করে দিয়েছিল মাইক পাওয়েলকে। আর সেই কিংবদন্তি প্রথমবার কলকাতায় এসছেন কলকাতা 25K রানের জন্য। সুতরাং আর কথা না বাড়িয়ে সরাসরি কিংবদন্তির সঙ্গে আড্ডায় চলে যাব। মাইক, ফার্স্ট অফ অল, we heard that during the later half of school, even in college, you have been a high jumper.
Yeah.
And you went on to become a legendary long jumper.
Right.
How that transformation happened?
Yeah, when I was in high school, I was a high jumper. I considered myself to be a high jumper. And then when I started competing at the university level, my long jump was pretty good, and my personal best was 7 meters 47. And then my second year of university, the first jump of the season, I jumped 8 meters 05. So I became a long jumper from that point on, and the high jump was a secondary thought after that.
We always know that records are always made to be broken. You yourself has broken a record of Bob Beamon that has stand for almost 23 years. And now your record that was made in 1991, it's been 26 years and it's still intact. How does that feel?
Incredible. I don't think about it very often until people ask me. I'm like, oh yeah, I have the world record. That's right. It has been that long. I'm amazed. But I think it's just a testament to the competition that Carl Lewis and I had and the level that we competed at. And I'm proud. I'm proud that I was part of that competition, and I'm proud that I made that mark.
Looking back at your rivalry with Curl you've just mentioned, we have seen Mike Powell winning 2 world championships, beating Carl Lewis, and then in 2 Olympics, Carl Lewis went on to beat Mike Powell. So how was the rivalry, and when you look back, do you still enjoy it, or you still have some kind of regrets that missing out on an Olympic gold?
Well, actually, he beat me 3 times in the Olympics. When I look back at it now, I'm proud of my career. You can't win every competition. So I think that, if I had won everything, then I wouldn't be the person that I am now. I think that, I've learned how to deal with the ultimate high, but I've learned how to deal with the lows also of only winning a silver medal or not winning a medal. So I think it's made me a better person, so it's okay.
When we look at the video clip of 1991 Tokyo jump, that you jump 8.95, we always see Mike Powell preparing for a long jump, very animated, talking to himself. What exactly used to go through your mind during that process?
Right. Well, I used a lot of visualization, so I would see myself doing everything that I was supposed to do coming down the runway. I used a sports psychiatrist to help me assign different animals to my approach. So I used to think of myself as being a charging bull, a galloping horse, a cheetah running across the plains. So I was very much into my visualization. So if I could see it, then I could do it better on the track. So I used everything I could to get myself ready for the moment.
At a certain point, people used to say that someone in this planet running 100 meters in less than 10 seconds would be phenomenal. And so used to be about Bob Beamon's record.
Right.
Now you have crossed 8.95 yourself. You fancy anyone coming years, maybe, of course that has to be breaking your record, but do you feel anyone can jump 9 meters?
Oh yeah, for sure, definitely. It's possible. If I did it, then somebody else can do it. I can't believe I'm the only one. Yeah, like I said, or better. I believe both have jumped that far, but it takes a special athlete in a special moment at the right time. And, it's difficult to predict when something like that's going to happen. And that's why I think the long jump is so special. You had athletes like Jesse Owens at the world record for 25 years, Bob Beamon for 23 years, and now myself for 26 years. There's somebody else out there who's going to do it, just a matter of when.
Athletics, as people say, is that it's been getting tainted by doping and all such malpractices. But you still feel I know it's tough to compare ages athletes or sports persons from different generations. But who, according to you, would be you rate as all-time best? You have Carl Lewis there, even from tennis. You have Roger Federer, Rafael Nadal. Then you have Bolt here, Phelps here as a swimmer. So, according to you, who's gonna be the champion of through ages?
I would vote for Carl Lewis, you know, because he competed at such a high level on the track and in the field, so that makes him all around greater. I mean, I think as far as pure performance, I think, you know, Usain Bolt, 9.58, or 9.5. That's amazing thing. But as far as overall and for the longevity, as good as Carl Lewis was in the long jump and in the 100 meters and 200 meters and the relay, I think that nobody has been as good as him. But, you know, Usain Bolt's right there. He could have been if he had a long jump. I wish he would have long jumped to see if he could have done what Carl Lewis and Jesse Owens did.
And one last question about your visit this time, obviously. First time in Kolkata, and that too for Pro-Cam Kolkata 25K Tata Steel race. So, legend yourself, but from a different sports. But you feel the presence of legend can actually put some kind of a thrash into the sporting culture of this city, of this country?
Yeah, I think so. I think that, you know, whenever you have an athlete who has done really well in the sport, I think it brings notoriety to the event. I think it brings interest to the event. And I think it also motivates the athletes who are competing in the event, because they see that, hey, this person did that, maybe I can compete at that high level also. You know, so I think it helps overall. And plus, I think it helps to show a human side of the athletes when you have somebody who's an ambassador or a legend, if I can call myself that. It's weird to say that. But, you know, you get to see that there's something more to the athlete than just a person who's out there in their shorts. You know, there's a person behind the person who had that incredible mark.
Last question. If any day a biopic is made of Mike Powell's life, what would be the special moment in that movie?
I guess it would have to be breaking the world record, and then followed closely by making my first Olympic team. Because when I made my first Olympic team in '88, that was when I realized, okay, I belong here with the big guys now. So that's the moment that gave me the confidence to know that, okay, if I work hard, then I can achieve anything.
Absolutely, Mike. Thanks for taking time out and talking to us. আমরা কথা বলছিলাম কিংবদন্তির সঙ্গে, এবং কোথাও গিয়ে এখনো যে রেকর্ড তার আলমারিতে আজও রয়েছে ২৬ বছর ধরে অটুট, তারপরেও মাটিতে পা মাইক পাওয়েলের, এবং তার চোখে সব সময়ের সেরা অর্থাৎ অল টাইম বেস্ট কিন্তু এখনো কার্ল লেউইস। ক্যামেরায় সমীরণ বিশ্বাসের সঙ্গে প্রদীপ্ত গোস্বামী, ইটিভি নিউজ বাংলা, কলকাতা।